chromosomes can tell them about their health, traits, and ancestry. Learn more at 23andme.com. And from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation at rwjf.org.
It's All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Kelly McEvers in Culver City, California.
And I'm Robert Siegel in Washington. President Trump is promising a concerted effort to destroy ISIS. And today the president spoke to service members at the center of that fight when he visited MacDill Air Force Base, home to the U.S. Central Command in Florida.
To these forces of death and destruction, America and its allies will defeat you. We will defeat them. We will defeat radical Islamic terrorism, and we will not allow it to take root in our country.
Trump also thanked representatives of the international coalition battling the Islamic State, and he had lunch with enlisted troops. NPR's Scott Horsley traveled with the president to Florida, and he joins us from Joint Base Andrews, just outside Washington now. Scott, MacDill is home to Central Command, which oversees military operations in the Middle East. What was the president's message there today?
Robert, the president painted a really ominous picture of the threat posed by what he called radical Islam. He said we're up against an enemy that celebrates death and worships destruction. He said that ISIS is on a campaign of genocide, and he listed some terrorist attacks in Orlando, San Bernardino, Paris, and Nice, France. He also suggested that the news media has been deliberately downplaying that threat, letting some terror attacks go unreported. Now, his spokesman, Sean Spicer, agreed with that, but was not immediately able to offer any examples of unreported attacks. Of course, the administration's using the threat posed by terrorism as a justification for its temporary travel ban on refugees and residents of 7 predominantly Muslim countries.
Scott, a legal challenge, of course, has put one of the president's first big initiatives on hold for now, the temporary travel ban on refugees and travelers from 7 majority Muslim countries. Did Trump say anything about that today?
The president has been very critical of the federal appeals court judge in Washington state who suspended his travel ban. He tweeted over the weekend that the judge has put our country in peril and added if something happens to blame that judge and the court system. But the president also expressed confidence that the administration will prevail in this legal back and forth and that his system of extreme vetting will be restored.
We need strong programs so that people that love us and want to love our country and will end up loving our country are allowed in, not people that want to destroy us and destroy our country.
Now, Robert, critics say the vetting the president's talking about there runs the risk of alienating